Hi, I'm Sheri Hadfield, and I help people in chronic pain to thrive by helping them reduce their pain, their exhaustion, and their depression so that they can take back the freedom to fully enjoy their relationships, hobbies, and careers again. What I want to talk to you about today is the chronic pain cycle. It's a really situation that can pick up momentum and get out of control. You know, momentum can be your greatest friend, and it can be a quite big enemy when it's going in the wrong direction. So anything that you do along the way to impede this process moves us in the right direction. But first, you've got to understand it. So let's just briefly talk about the parts of it. First, it's pain. And we're talking about here acute pain. So it's normal pain, it's natural, it's good for you, it's healthy. It's your body saying rest, relax, stop what you're doing. So that's good pain. Let's say in this situation you've broken your ankle, let's go with broken your ankle. You'd have a normal amount of pain from that. There are different types of reactions you can have to an illness or an injury. Most of the time, there's going to be some type of anxiety as the next response to the pain, to the discomfort, to the unknown. And there can be another type of anxiety that takes it to the next level, and that's if, let's say, you broke your ankle and it's going to make it where you can't travel, and that's an important part of your job. You can't carry your laptop and travel because you're going to be on crutches. And so you instantly start thinking, more survival instincts, more fear, how I'm going to take care of my family, how I'm going to put food on the table, how long is this going to last, what if it doesn't go away, those kinds of thoughts. And a lot of those are based on what you've experienced in your lifetime, what you've seen in your lifetime. It can be a book that you read where someone had that kind of injury. It can be someone in your office left on short-term disability and then come back. Those type of things are experiences that we store and can create a pathway for you that you just go down really quickly. So increased anxiety according to how you perceive the pain in the situation. Next is focus. Your brain decides to focus a lot of times on whatever's causing the pain and anxiety. Like you start focusing on how am I going to work? How am I going to get what I'm going to eat? How am I going to how will I have time for physical therapy? You start planning for your pain, planning for your injury, planning things around it, not doing things because of it, stop socializing, pull back, don't work out. So you start focusing a lot of your attention and your activities, directly and indirectly, start being about pain and your injury. Next is your central nervous system. Readjusts itself and changes to incorporate what's happened, the pain, anxiety, and your new brain focus. And a lot of what happens in here is releasing chemicals for your body. So you have anxiety and you're going to have more stress chemicals, which don't help the matter at all. Get adrenaline, cortisol. Your central nervous system now kind of resets itself to here's where we are now. What do you think all that does? Causes more pain. So the pain level goes up. When the pain level goes up, you still, of course, have all of these. The pain level goes up, these increase. This moves you into more anxiety, less restorative sleep. So you are worrying, a constant state of worry, and the chemicals in your body are not what you're used to. You're in a fight or flight scenario. And so your sleep starts becoming less restorative. So you start being exhausted, worn out, which causes some brain fog, difficulty of thinking, less physical activity. A lot of times when a person gets injured or has an illness, anything like that, you legitimately may need to cut back on activity. It doesn't mean that you should do nothing, and a lot of times that is, you do what you absolutely have to, but you leave out some physical activity, and part of that is just absolutely as it is. I'm just saying It happens, and you pay a price for it. So now your central nervous system readjusts again for this new uptick in pain, anxiety, lack of sleep, lack of physical activity. So your central nervous system resets again, and you've got more stress and fear and fight or flight chemicals bathe in your cells. Leads to more pain. So this is a just very simplified version of the chronic pain cycle. And as I said before, anything that you can do where you stop or slow down any one of these behooves you greatly. You really want to be eliminating the stress hormones as best you can and adding in hormones that make you feel peaceful, restorative, healthy, joyous, those type things. Any type of reframing that you can do of your thinking along here, it's not that it's not logical, it's really more the emotion that it releases, the fear and the anxiety. When you release that, it changes the way you respond to everything around you. So the best thing we want to do is coming up with tools that alleviate and change the focus along the way, or change the intensity, reduce the intensity, stop the momentum. All of those things are your friend in this scenario. Well, if there's anything that I talked about that interests you, please leave a comment below. And also, if you would like to, there's a link below to sign up for a strategy session with me. We do it on Zoom. 45 minutes, it's complimentary. And it gives us both an opportunity. You can tell me what happened to you, what your experience with chronic pain has been, and I can tell you more about what I do and what my experience has been thus far. And if we feel like it's mutually beneficial, then we could work together. I think that came out mutually beneficial is what I was trying to say, and I just flubbed it a little bit. Anyway, leave me a note. Thank you so much for listening. I appreciate it. Bye.